Imagine I offered you two choices. I can give you £10,000 today, or I can lock £10,000 in a safe for the next 30 years. Most people would probably say the money in the safe is, well, safe. After all, nobody can steal it. It can't disappear, and it will be exactly £10,000 in the future. But here's the strange part. 30 years later, that same £10,000 might be far less than it is worth today. So was it ever really safe? Most of us measure money by the number printed on it. £20 is £20, £100 is £100, a million is a million. The number hasn't changed. So our brains assume nothing else has changed either. But that's not how economists think. They ask a different question. What can this money actually buy? Because money only has value when you exchange it for something. If everything around you becomes more expensive, your money has quietly become less powerful. So if the money didn't disappear, where did its value go? The answer is inflation. Imagine your favourite coffee costs £3 today. If prices rise by just 3% each year, that coffee will gradually become more expensive. That £3 hasn't changed. But what it can buy has. You haven't lost money, you've lost purchasing power. That's why inflation is sometimes called a hidden tax. Nothing dramatic happens overnight, unless of course your favourite coffee doubles in price. It slowly changes what your money is worth. Now, 3% doesn't sound like very much. In fact, most people probably won't even notice it from one year to the next. But small changes repeated over a long period can become surprisingly powerful. If inflation averaged around 3% every year, after 30 years, £10,000 would only buy roughly what about £4,100 buys today. The number in your bank account stayed exactly the same, but your ability to spend it almost halved. Nothing was stolen, nothing crashed, nothing looked dangerous, yet your money quietly becomes less valuable. So should we never hold cash? No, not at all. Cash is incredibly useful. It gives you flexibility. It pays the bills. It covers those emergencies that you don't see coming. It means that you don't have to sell investments when markets are falling. Holding cash isn't the mistake. The mistake is believing that cash has no risk at all. Because every financial decision involves trade-offs. And economists have a name for those trade-offs: opportunity cost. Every time you choose one option, you automatically give up another. Choosing cash means giving up potential long-term growth. Choosing investments means accepting short-term uncertainty. There isn't a perfect choice, only different trade-offs, and understanding that those trade-offs are what separate a good decision maker from an emotional decision maker. Now, notice what changed here. We didn't change the money, we changed the question. Instead of asking, how much money do I have? We asked, what can my money actually buy? And that's how good investors tend to think. They don't just look at the number. They think, what that number actually represents in the real world. What can we buy with it? So here's the idea I'd like you to remember. Safe doesn't simply mean nothing changes. Safe means protecting what actually matters. If your money keeps the same number but loses the ability to buy the things you need, then maybe it wasn't as safe as it first appeared. Good investors don't just ask, could I lose money? They also ask, could doing nothing cost me even more? In this video, we've seen that every financial decision involves a trade-off. But what if I told you that even something advertised as free can cost you? That's exactly what we'll explore in the next video, because free doesn't always mean free. I'll see you there.